Welcome to Anticz Witt, starring your boy, T. I appreciate y'all for coming to fuck with me. You dig what I'm saying? We got an interesting conversation today, you dig? We're going to be talking about the men in the government, legislation, whatever, whoever made the laws. We're going to talk about men in the government making laws about the female body. Got all the queens in the uproar, you dig what I'm saying? Got all the women around America mad. And to a certain extent, I understand. But I feel that they have to understand too. But we finna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Let them marinate for a minute. We're gonna light up, smoke with me, you know what I'm saying? But also, like, comment, please comment, subscribe, and tell your sister, auntie, mama, cousin, all them about me. You dig what I'm saying? So, men making laws about the female body. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all gotta leave that in the comments for me. We gotta talk about it. We're gonna do a part 2, but we definitely gotta talk about it. But taking the right for women to have abortions is definitely a little absurd. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that just like everything in life, everything got its leniency, it got its what you want to call it. It's got its leeway, it got its exceptions. It's justifiable in a certain instinct and in the right circumstance. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like I truly, me, I think that it's okay, but it isn't. You dig? Like, if a woman don't want to have a baby and bring a baby into an uncomfortable situation or a bad situation or a situation that's not going to be beneficial for the child, which is the ultimate goal, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you go up the road. But just abusing being able to go up the road ain't the way. You dig what I'm saying? Like, like I say, under the right circumstance, somebody been SA'd or, somebody, it's a bad situation. It's never, how you want to say, it's never consensual, if that's what you want to say. Like, if you want to put it that way, it's never consensual. It's never both parties saying, okay, let's do this, let's start a family. You know what I'm saying? If it's not under those circumstances, I understand the right to, as a woman, call the last shot. It's still a little twisted that two people can make a baby, but one person got the final say, so it's kind of, ouch. You know what I'm saying? But also, what's the next step? What's the next step we're gonna take? What we gonna do? What we gonna do, lady? Y'all already in government. You understand? Y'all already y'all the higher ups and stuff like that. But of course, those things got their own measurements, especially under the direction of a man or the leadership of a man, you know what I'm saying? But, I think men are a little bit better at leading, but hey, I don't want to appear sexist to my ladies, you know what I'm saying? To my audience. But, so like, you can't, what's really the next step though? You can't just go out of violence, because if you act out of violence or riots or anything that could associate with being emotional, you're gonna damn near lose that one. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they just gonna blame it on your nature then. Oh, they're just being women, they're acting out of emotion, they're not thinking, they're just being irrational. So the sex is gonna eat you up. So what's the step do we take? You know what I'm saying? To make sure y'all are able to continue to protect yourself, but not take advantage of the opportunity of going up the road. Like I said, like, I really want to know. I'm curious to know. To be honest with you, I want to know. But I feel like Tupac said it best. Tupac said it best, whereas that that if you can't make one, how you gonna tell a woman when to create one? You know what I'm saying? But y'all Google the lyrics. You Google the lyrics and write them down in the comments if you know what I'm saying. I can't remember all of them, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit, it's right around my time, you did. But it's remarkable that I know that, you know what I'm saying? But why you think this happened? That's the big thing. Why do you think this happened, far as the abortion law being taken away? Do you think is because a lot of women around the country were taking advantage of, you know, the down payment that you can go up the road for, you know, that you can have for. You did. But we all, like, you know, like I said earlier, under certain situations, in certain situations, I feel that you should be able to do that with no question. But like I said, a lot of women, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of women put themselves in the shoes of not being able to have an abortion, or they put their own experiences of why they had one, or why you have to be biased. You can't feel this way because of your experience. And I know it's hard. That's harder. That's easier said than done. But you also, because most women want to bear children, most women want to have the option of deleting the child. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a loving, caring mother is going to always look at it different than a woman that's popping it for pimp. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that just is what it is. That's the way it go. You dig? But with that being said, we all know a woman. We all know a female that'll let down anybody pull up in that meat wagon. You know what I'm saying? She'll let him pull up in that meat wagon. You know what I'm saying? No Ziploc bag, no nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Just don't pull in there, my boy. Park over there. You did, but that ain't. But you know, but for that female like that, she going up the road 2-3 times a year. She going every 4 months. They know her first name basis. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, man. But I feel like those, I don't feel like this. I think that it came about, for one, there's a lot of interracial relationships going on that, you know, either they can't take it home, or they don't, or the op don't want to bring it home. Either or. I feel like that it's a stop to that, and the abusing of being able to delete the child. And then it's always crazy because most clinics like that, right? They always have 1 or 2 women in there that can't bear children. So like, that's a kind of a psychological mess up. Like, why would you work there if you know you can't, and then you deleting, like, fool? You feel me? But you know, but long story short, the girl that go 2-3 times a year, that's too much. You're irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? But it's plenty of ways. People forget that going up the road or is the last resort, period. You see what I'm saying? That's the last resort. Like, it's plenty of ways to prevent that from happening. You know what I'm saying? You got BC. Oh no, I ain't putting that mess in my body. Okay, try celibacy. You don't gotta do it at all. You know what I mean? Or make sure he put that hat on. You understand? They have hats that go. Yeah. But long story short, it's 4 or 5 steps before you get to that word. So at the same token, a lot of people are going up the road and getting, because they're being irresponsible. Everything we receive in life is a result of our actions. And whether we did the right thing or the wrong thing, it's a result of the actions. So you have to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's a lot of women out here. A lot of them. I know a few, my own girl. They'll hit him up, tell him, they'll let a nigga bang, then hit him up. I'm shooting at 500. I'm up for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? She outside for the weekend. Whole time, she bleed. Whole time she on it. But she just told him she got to go up the road. He shot her to 500 because he don't want no problem. And now she up. So a lot of people, you got to take that into consideration. A lot of people be bullshit. But, but you know, back on topic. But seriously, I'm gonna say this before I wind it down. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said before, there's plenty of ways that stop us from even getting to this point of where the law even matters to you. You dig what I'm saying? Before the law even matters to you, you have, like I say, you have celibacy, you have some type of birth control, you have making him using protection. I don't care how good it feel, put it on. I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Top notch. And then put that on. Put that on. I ain't worried about nothing like that, but put that on. You understand? Like, and if he say no and do otherwise, then that's a whole nother case. You understand what I'm saying? Because now that's against your will, and your will has been broken. So therefore, you know, but you have the right to tell them that. And I know it's hard when you're in the moment and all that, but that's no excuse. Being irresponsible it doesn't have a gender. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave that at that. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it after these comments fill up. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, it's Anticz. I appreciate y'all coming to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't catch me at 9, it's always gonna be 3.